Hey, hello, how are you doing? So today we are going to discuss about System.Out.PrintIn in Java. This happens to be one of the very favorite question for the interviewers, and most of the students are wondering about what exactly is System, Out and println. Why do we have the three parts in this println method? So today our agenda is to discuss about System.Out.println, and as well as there is another method called System.Out.print method. So let us discuss about these two print methods which are used to print console output. That means we are to print something onto the console, we are using the System.Out.println in Java. So before we move on to some of the examples, let me discuss about some of the, what exactly does these terms system out and println means. Okay, system is a final class in Java lang package. System is a final class in the Java.lang package, and out is a static member of this system class, and it is the object of print stream. Okay, so I will show you in Eclipse. We can just go to our Eclipse and let me click on this system. So as we can see here, system is a final class. Okay, so what is the meaning of a final class? A class which cannot be inherited. Okay, it will be a class which cannot be extended. So that's a final class. So system is a final class in Java. And then, so let's go back to our PowerPoint. And what about out? Okay, so out is a static member of this system class. Let us search for out. Where is this out? Let me go into my Eclipse and search for out, and this is where you find it out. So as you can see here, out. So out is a object of print stream class. Okay, so this is a static member of system class. In the system class, they have defined out as a member of the system class, and this out is of the type print stream. Okay, so now coming to the third part of the system out println, that is print line method. So where is this print line method, println method or print method? So it is there in this print stream class. Okay, in the print stream class you will find this print line method. Let us search for print line here. So there are different methods in this print stream class. So as you can see here, print line method. So in this print line method, what is written here? A new line. It is again calling a new line method. That means whenever you call a print line method, after printing the string, the cursor moves to the next line. So that's about the print line method. Okay, so in the same way we have a print method also in this print stream class. So let's go back to our slide. So print line method. So let's revise. Let's have a recap of what we have discussed about System.Out.println. System is a final class, as we have seen in this Eclipse editor. As we have seen the code of the system class, system is a final class, and out is the static member of the system class, and it also happens to be the object of print stream class. And print line, what is println or print line? It is a method of print stream which prints whatever is passed on to it as an argument. Okay, so its function is exactly same as the printf function which we see in the C language, right? So usually in those who are familiar with the C language, we always use printf statement. So println statement is something just like this, just similar to printf method of C language. So println method is used to print something onto the console, but we cannot call this method directly. We need an object of this class. We need an object of class to which this method belongs, right? We cannot call this method directly because we need an object. So we have this ready-made object of print stream class called out. Out is a ready-made object of print stream which happens to be the member of system class. So println method can be called using this out member. So the out is a member of system class, but this object is created inside the system class. So as we have seen earlier, So this out object is created inside the system class and it is declared as a static variable. So we need the help of a system class to call this method. So we need a system class to call. As the object is static, we can call it with class name. That is the reason why we use class name also. Hence we write System.Out.PrintIn. So for example, let us see one example, System.Out.PrintIn, and in the quotations, that means we are passing a string argument to this print line method. So what is here? System.Out.PrintIn, hey there. So I want to print hey there on the console. So typing this on our program, it results in printing hey there on the console. So the word hey there here is a string and it is passed as an argument to the method print line. So this is a code which we can try and execute in our Eclipse. So I will be using this code. This is a simple code. I have some variables, integer variables, and I will be printing these the values of these variables using System.Out.PrintIn. Okay. So this is the output that we get. So when I print system out, when I execute, when the program is executed, System.Out.PrintIn prints the following. So this would be the output. My math marks is 50, and in the next line my science marks is 75, and again in the next line my total is 125 and my average is 62. So we can see that each System.Out.PrintIn is getting executed in a separate line. So after the first println is executed, again in the next line the next println is executed, and in the next line the next print line is executed. So we are seeing the output in a separate lines. Each print ln is printed on the separate lines. So what about print method? So we have seen print line method which prints the output on separate lines. Each string is printed on separate lines. So whatever the argument that we pass to this print line method, it prints it in a separate line. So after printing the string, the cursor moves to the next line and so on. But coming to the print method, we are now looking into print method. So we have seen println method. So there is a difference between print and println methods. So see here, the same code I have changed this println method to print method now. So I am trying to execute these 4 lines of statements, System.Out.Print instead of println. I am using print statements. So now you can see the difference in the output here. See the output will be different here. So if you can see the output is in the same line. So there is the string is not separated in different separate lines. So you can see all the strings in the same line. Okay, so that is the difference between the print and print line method. So it will not print next string in a new line. That is the difference. So the print method will not print the output of your string in the new line. So that is the meaning of print method. So if we are using the print method and if we want a new line character, if we want the string to be printed in the next line, so we have another way to do that. So we can include this /n. So what is the meaning of this /n? So when you append it to your string /n in double quotations, so it will take the cursor to the next line. That means a new line will be inserted. So here my math marks, after printing the math marks, when you execute this first statement, the cursor moves to the next line. That means in the next line the next statement would be printed. So this /n or the new line character in the double quotes, when you append this to System.Out.Print method, so it will take you to the next line. It is equivalent to print line method. So internally the print line method is doing the same thing, right? So whenever you pass a string as an argument to the print line method, so the next statement will be printed in the next line. So this is what print method is doing. So if you append /n, then you can see the output in the next line. So that means whenever you print, the cursor will move to the next line. Though print method, not println, remember we are talking about print method. Though print method cannot print consecutive strings in a separate line using /n, that in double quotes prints the string in a separate line. So /n creates a separate line for you. So it acts as println statement. So the same, it acts as similar to print line statement. So whatever the print line is method is doing, the similar thing can be achieved with the help of /n using print method. Okay, that's about System.Out.println and System.Out.print method. Now you have clearly understood the difference between these two methods. So the next time when the interviewer asks you this question, so you have to clearly explain the difference between the print line and the print method. So System.Out.println. So a recap of what is System.Out.println. System is a final class in Java lang package, and out is a static member of system class, and it is also an object of print stream class. So you have these methods, print line method and print method in this print stream class. So print line is a method of print stream which prints whatever is passed to it on the standard output on your screen. So it works exactly as the printf function in your C language. So that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.